as human beings in our relationship with the world, we have two ways of relating to things. We can either be in the having mode or in the being mode. And certain things need to be dealt with in the having mode in order for that to be successful. And certain things need to be dealt with in the being mode in order for them to be successful. And where we fuck it up is when we do a thing that they call modal confusion, is when we accidentally treat something that should be treated with a having mode, we treat it with a being mode, or vice versa.
Tell me what the having and the being mode is again.
So an example of this is having mode is the mode that you have with things that are predictable, repeatable, categorical. So having mode is I have a car.
Yeah.
I have a water.
Yeah.
I have food. I have a roof over my head. These are things that like you have a relationship with them because they provide a need and it's a predictable thing. I have a pair of shoes.
Yeah.
I can have several different pairs of shoes, but they all essentially have the same function. They can all look different. I can like them and feel differently about them, but they all generally can be categorized and in the same mode.
Yeah.
The problem, if I treated one of my having things in the being mode, is that I put my value and my presence into my shoes. So like if I own a pair of Louis Vuitton heels and I suddenly think that makes me somebody, and I start parading them around the streets because I'm a somebody now, that's me slipping into the being mode with a having thing. I'm confused my value, my purpose, and my existence as a being with this thing I have. Same with a car. You can have a car, get you from A to B. It could be a fucking Mercedes G-Wagon.
Yeah.
Or it could be a Hyundai. It doesn't matter. But the problem is when you start to believe that having the G-Wagon makes you somebody. It's gotcha. So that's modal confusion. And on the other side, when you have, so an example of the being mode is being in love. Being in love is a constant unfolding process that you have to continually work, maintain, and upkeep. Being in love with things, with people, these are constantly unfolding and they change and they fluctuate and it's not predictable. Being in love with different people has different settings and structures and ways of relating. You can love your dog, you can love your friends, and you can love your partner all very different ways, but still you are having this constant relational unfolding with them. Yeah. That's the being mode. So being me is a constant unfolding. But if I believe that being a producer is me, then I've suddenly slipped into the having mode with my own value, with my personality, that I've confused something that I have, which is a job, as something that is me. That's who I am. And if I have a relationship with my partner and suddenly I treat him like every other partner I've ever had, that he's just something that like I could pick off a shelf like a shoe, then I've completely diminished what value he has and I've stopped relating to him in an unfolding way. I have an expectation of him to behave a certain way, to look a certain way, to do a certain thing. And this is where I think relationships really fall apart here, especially long-term relationships, that people are like, take each other for granted, like all the fucking old ball and chain. I just fucking hate that term so much because it is so unfair. And it's so like evil against the process of love. Like the point of love is an unfolding process. It's if you think you're successful because you finally got someone to be your girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever, and then that's it, like you're done, job done, good, I married her, finished. It's like that's the start. And this person is a forever unfolding being, constantly unfolding. You should be growing together, always changing, always finding new wonderful things about each other. You're both unfolding beings. And you damage each other and yourselves by expecting yourselves to be one way or the other.